think that's gonna be tough. Coach Spurrier was raised in East Tennessee, and like Coach, I went to high school in East Tennessee, Sevier County High School, the Smoky Bears, same high school Dolly Parton went to, by the way. My mom was very creative growing up. She was kind of always doing projects and stuff like that, so I guess that's where I got my art from. And I'm glad I didn't always listen to her though, because she did not want me to go to Florida. There was a lot of Tennessee in the Bates family. My mom went to UT. My dad, who grew up in Michigan, walked on at UT as a linebacker, earned a scholarship eventually, and shoot, my brother went there and was Peyton's backup. Needless to say, there was a preference. My mom wanted me to be a Tennessee Vol. What was going on down in Gainesville was just so magical. It was just like, I just wanted to be a part of it. I went on my trip. I loved it just like I thought I would. You know, this is when Coach was, you know, he was so far ahead of the game, it seemed, even then. He wasn't gonna go chasing around an 18-year-old kid, so he didn't go recruit a ton of guys out of state. But when he did, when he had a guy coming in from out of state, his big hook line was, shoot, you got all these people saving up their whole life trying to turn 60 and move down to Florida. You got a chance to come now and you're 18. And I was like, sign me up. I was sitting in Coach's office and he said, well shoot, let's call your mom. He picked up the phone and we dialed it up. She answers the phone and I said, Mom, I just wanted to let you know that I just told Coach Spurrier that I'm gonna be a Gator. This is where I'm gonna come to school. She says, well, that's nice. I'll see you when you get home. And she hung up the phone on me. A couple weeks later, when Coach came for another at-home visit just to kind of finalize things, I went and met him at the curb and I was like, Coach, look, this is you're coming into enemy territory now. It's been kind of rough since I got back from my recruiting trip, and you know, he thinks he can win anybody. But oh shoot, he goes in and sits down. My mom's just sitting there looking at him in our living room, and Coach says, well, we're happy to have James be a Gator. And my mom looked him right in the face and said, I'm not. If it were up to me, you wouldn't be sitting in my living room right now. That was really my first true taste of the head ball coach on a couple fronts, and man, it just I sure made the right decision on where to go to school. The championships aside, the fact that I met my wife after being on campus 5 days, the great education, the fact that we're still in Gainesville, the gravy on top is all of the great times that I had with my buddies and the great memories because of the head ball coach, Coach Spurrier. I had no idea at the time how great it really was going to be, because it was a magical run that I had just committed to be a part of, that's for sure.
Oh dear.
What are you all daring about?
Well, I hope you liked the story. If you did, like the video, give us a comment, give us your own head ball coach story or any other stories you got for us, and subscribe because we'll have a whole lot more.